If there was one quality that makes a device great, what would that be? Hey guys, this is E, and today I'm going to prove to you that the OnePlus 3T might just be the best phone you can buy right now. Two very important notes. First, make sure you check out the description of this video because there's gonna be a surprise for you. And second, this video is in no way sponsored or affiliated to OnePlus. See, I just made a very bold statement. In an overly saturated and a bit exhausted market, it is very difficult to say what's best. It really boils down to personal preference. The OnePlus 3T is an interesting case though. It's a bit like a sore thumb for the big brothers out there, and that's one reason that makes it stand out. I'll get to some numbers in a sec, but before I do, let me tell you a little bit about OnePlus and what makes this company special. Established in 2013, this small OnePlus company managed to release its debut phone, OnePlus One, and it did something that even bigger and richer companies have a hard time pulling off. See, the OnePlus was an affordable phone that kind of put the big guys on the edge. Why, you might ask? Well, it is extremely difficult to create a new product and sell it in an already saturated market. Most companies usually create exotic and expensive products first before they tap and penetrate into mass markets. It is crazy difficult to mass produce inexpensive devices if you're a newbie. That is the time when you're working on your brand awareness. You respond to the brave new adopters who are crazy enough to trust you, kinda like me. You're bombarded by critiques and pretty much everybody is looking under the scope to find a weakness. You either succeed or fail miserably in most cases. You deal with product problems, bugs, design flaws and everything else that could potentially go wrong when you launch your new baby. The initial invitation program that OnePlus created hooked everyone up and people became nuts about this new rebel. The new company that is really ready to risk it all for the purpose of creating the best and yet affordable phone out there. It is now 2017 and the second generation of the OnePlus 3, the 3T, has already hit the top charts in most reviews out there. No, it is not the phone with the best camera, nor is it waterproof. It doesn't have a million pixels per inch screen, but it has the most important quality of all. You can afford it. For the purpose of this, I will compare apples to OnePlus. My numbers will be imperial and my currency will be in dollars. iPhone 7 Plus released 2016, OnePlus 3 released also 2016, iPhone 7 Plus 5.5 Full HD display, OnePlus 3T 5.5 AMOLED Full HD display, iPhone 7 Plus 2900 mAh battery, OnePlus 3T 3400 mAh battery, iPhone 7 Plus 3 GB of RAM, not that it matters for the iPhones anyway, OnePlus 3T 6 GB of RAM, yes, size does matter when we talk about Android devices, iPhone 7 Plus, the fastest A10 chip in the Apple ecosystem, OnePlus 3T, the fastest Snapdragon 821 in the Android system, iPhone 7 Plus, one of the two fastest fingerprint sensors out there, OnePlus 3T, the other fastest fingerprint sensor out there, iPhone 7 Plus Advantage, water resistant with better dual camera, OnePlus 3T Advantage, more compact for a 5.5-inch phone and has dash charge, the fastest charging solution in any phone. So what's the difference? 128 gigs SIM-free iPhone is $869. 128 dual SIM OnePlus 3T is $479. See, this price gap is even worse overseas, and it doesn't only apply to the iPhones. If you take Google Pixel or Galaxy Note, we're talking about similar prices. So what's the catch, you might ask? There should be some drawbacks, right? Well, not really, besides the fact that the phone's camera is not excellent and the phone itself is not water resistant, you won't see many compromises. The build quality is top-notch. Some might say that the design is a bit conservative, and others might see some iPhone resemblance. But overall, the phone feels sturdy and very high in quality. The attention to details is in fact better than most flagships out there. Look at this USB-C power adapter. Did they really have to make the color on the inside of the tip match? The packaging experience is my favorite part of all though. Look, they even put a special thank you note from the co-founder. So you might say that it won't last long. To be honest, when I first got my first OnePlus One, I had the exact same doubts in my mind. But look at it now. 2 years later and heavy work abuse, the OnePlus One handles tasks with flying colors, and even the battery still goes for about 2 days. Okay, so there must be at least one negative thing to say about it, Well, the dash wall charger makes funny boiling noises after being plugged in for a while. I noticed that the first night I put it next to my bed. At first I thought my central heating is going south. Seriously, if I was to really drill down to find any elephants in the closet, they'd be more in the software department, but that would not be fair since I'm a hardcore Apple user, so my statements would be more in the compatibility and integration section. So here's my verdict. Back when the original iPhone was unveiled in 2007, I was blown away and hyped like never before. I never had my eyes on another device, not until the OnePlus One came out some 2 years ago. Given the fact that the smartphones that we carry around today are probably the most personal devices, I strongly believe that the companies that make them should make you feel special. So, if you want to feel different, if you want to be part of the rebel movement, if you love great customer service, if you care about the overall experience of unpacking and owning a smartphone, if you want to save money while not making compromises, look no further. See, I keep wondering, what would happen if OnePlus decided to tap into the premium smartphone market? What would they come up with? Something to think about. This is E, over and out.